Welcome to the Peanut Patch, Big Blend Radio's foodie podcast featuring Donna George, owner of the Peanut Patch in Yuma, Arizona. Well, happy March, everybody. It's March 7th. We're a full week into the wonderful month that beckons spring. But where we're going to, every first Friday, we get to chat with Donna George from the Peanut Patch in Yuma, Arizona, the sunniest place on earth. And so I think they are already feeling the joys of spring. Is that true, Donna?
Yes, we are. It's
sunshine?
Been really nice around here. A lot of sunshine.
Oh, that's so nice. Sunshine, flowers. Got some flower power coming up yet?
I haven't noticed that so much because we just came out of a kind of a cold front. So I think we'll start seeing it in another week or so.
Oh, cool. Because I know you get all those flowers on the roadside and in all the park areas. It's such a beautiful time of year to start going out to the wetlands area, the west and east wetlands in Yuma, and go out to Lake Mitri and, all those beautiful water areas that you have. It's a beautiful time of year.
Yeah. And our orange trees and citrus trees are starting, I can see the blossoms forming. So we'll have magical sweet smells pretty soon.
Oh, we love that. The scent of orange blossoms there's nothing like it. It's like jasmine, I suppose. And it's pretty.
It's definitely.
Absolutely pretty. So, how has the season been? And for those listening for the first time, the Peanut Patch itself, it's a wonderful country store feel. You can get homemade fudge and ice cream and date shakes and Medjool dates. Of course, peanuts, right? Lots of peanuts in all different styles and chocolate, candy, pickles, relishes, all kinds of culinary gifts, and also souvenirs and other gifts. And there's a post office in there too. So, but how has your season been because you're open October through the end of April, right? That's your typical open time, but the website is open year round, everyone, thepeanutpatch.com. So you can get your favorite treats. But if you're in the region or traveling through, now's the time, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now's the time. Because we're fully stocked right now. We got a store full of goodies.
So get going. Get some delicious treats, good stuff for picnics, barbecues, all that good stuff that starts happening spring, summer. But also you do your tours, right? So you've been busy with that. How have they been going?
They're going good. We do them on Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 o'clock. And it's a great way for people to get a little history of Yuma and this area and learn about how peanuts are grown, get to see some of the stuff we actually make right here on site because we take them behind the scenes, and that's always magical. And so it's a lot of fun.
That's cool. And then, so, that people get to learn that peanuts are a legume, not a nut. But
correct.
They can have peanuts and nuts in your store because you are nuts about people coming to visit. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're nuts about you.
I heard that through the grapevine. And Nancy and I are always nuts for you. So there you go.
Well, there you go. That's right.
I know. I wanted to talk a little bit about this month's foodie holidays as we do. And it is National Celery Month, everybody. March is the time to start eating those celery stalks. Celery is so healthy and nutritious for you for soups, salads, you name it. But Donna, your favorite way, and I think for all kids, if you're going to get a kid to eat a piece of celery, tell us how to do it. There's this one thing to do.
You put some fresh ground peanut butter on there, and you can even add raisins to give it a little sweeter taste. And they call that ants on a log, I think. Yes,
ants on a log. For kids, put the raisins. I love peanut butter and celery. It's just like a really healthy snack. And you have fresh made peanut butter right there that people can get however they want it.
We
right?
grind it daily. Yep.
I'd like that. Thank you. I'd like that. And now, I know celery is so good. It is also National Noodle Month. And so, I don't know if you got noodles or any kind of pastas in your store, but we have a wonderful recipe from Donna called Spanish style pasta casserole. And this recipe is super cool because It has roasted peanuts in there. So you're going to use like vermicelli or angel hair pasta. So it's nice and easy and quick, especially if you're out in Yuma, things are heating up. You don't need to be at the stove the full time. You got a little bit of garlic, red bell pepper, yellow onion. Ooh, all simmered in what? Dry white wine. With dry roasted peanuts, a
Okay.
little chicken broth. They even add a little
Ooh.
white rice into this and some lemon zest, salt, easy, delicious, and I think a little nutty like that sounds good. I'm
Oh,
into that.
definitely.
Yeah. So everyone check that recipe. The recipe is linked in the episode notes for you to check out. So I never thought about putting peanuts in noodles or with pasta. So, but why not? Who says no?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, a
they
little
go with
crunch.
everything.
A little crunch
Yeah.
is good.
Oh,
Well, you know
definitely.
what? I have friends that use peanut butter like lightly in stir fries, and that comes out
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Oh, definitely.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
a little stir fry
Definitely.
isn't bad. Mm, that sounds good. Yeah. Now, today I want you to know is very important because today, March 7th, is National Sock Monkey Day. And Priscilla, our Love Your Parks Tour road mascot, pink little sock monkey, the fashion diva, she's had so much fun at the Peanut Patch. She's been on the tours. She
Yes, she
um
has.
she hung out with the big slab of peanut brittle that you get to see on the tours. She's had fun in the fudge. She has not had one of your Medjool date shakes yet, so we better get our butts to Yuma so that
Well,
she can
that's
try one.
not a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. And our
You
shakes,
know,
we don't use a date powder. We actually grind dates up and put that in our date shakes. So they're
the Medjool
yummy.
dates are so healthy for you. That's another, just ah. And you know what's really good with Medjool dates? You slice them open. You know what you
Oh,
stuff in
yeah.
there? A little bit of peanut butter. Just saying, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut
Oh, is
butter.
it dates? You can put all kinds of stuff in the dates. You can use different nuts as well,
Mm. Mm. Oh,
pecans.
crunchy. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Now we're getting good. And you
Almonds.
can do cream cheese too. And that's another thing. Cream cheese and celery go and cream cheese in Medjool
Oh,
dates
yeah. Yeah.
or
Yeah,
feta cheese,
definitely.
goat cheese. And if you're doing and that's the thing, spring brunch season is on, right? Especially in Arizona. And you could do like a little date bread, date loaf. A Medjool date loaf is to die for. And you can do cookies. Donna, this is officially chocolate chip cookie week. It ends tomorrow. So I just wanted to say that there's
Oh,
nothing like
well.
chocolate chip cookies with a little bit of peanuts inside that chocolate chip cookie dough.
Or, we sell fresh walnuts too. And those go really good in chocolate
Oh,
chip cookies.
I say put them all in
So,
there. Or just spread peanut butter on your chocolate chip cookie and see how that tastes. hmm
yeah.
Yeah, now we're talking because chocolate and peanut
Then
butter.
we're,
Yes, yes, and yes, and yes,
yes.
and let's do
And
that.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. I know people like to make peanut butter sandwiches, but my way of a peanut butter sandwiches is two chocolate chip cookies with a peanut butter center. Yes.
There you go.
Don't ever look at my waist or my double chin, but who cares? If you're going to indulge, why not? I say go for it. Why stick at one cookie when you can have two and have it as a sandwich, and then you can say you had a decent lunch because you had peanut butter, and that's your scapegoat.
Exactly. And
You
that's got
sticking with me?
lots of protein and lots of good things for you. So it's
Yeah.
it's healthy.
Oh, okay. Speaking of protein, did you know that today is Plant Power Day? And so a
Oh,
lot of
there you
people
go.
that are vegetarian and vegan, and a lot of people are going that way, right? For all kinds of reasons. That it's a healthy thing, depending on what your body's like. But plant power, I know that, peanut butter and tree nuts, like you're talking about walnuts and everything and peanuts, that is when you want protein, that's one of the top ways to get it because don't forget peanuts are a legume. So it's like eating rice and beans are a perfect protein mixed together. Peanuts are the same way, right? In fact, ooh,
Yes.
mm, that is the way to go. I didn't tell you about myself with the peanuts and the candy corn last time. I know we touched on that, but guess what I did? I made more peanuts and candy corn. So I felt very sweet and powered, plant powered, right? What do you think about that?
Right.
Am I
I
being
think that's
healthy
good.
today?
That That you are, even with a little candy corn in there.
Yeah, I think we should try it with
So,
chocolate chips. Ooh, dark chocolate chips, peanuts. Ooh, dark chocolate melted onto peanuts to
oh yeah,
make, well, you've got the clusters going on there at the peanut patch.
yeah,
Hmm. So you can have protein with a little dark chocolate, and that makes you healthy. What, I mean,
yes,
peanuts and
because
dark chocolate.
chocolate is a vegetable also. Chocolate is a vegetable as well as peanuts. So, hey, two
Dark
vegetables
chocolate,
together.
yeah.
There you go.
Hang, and you have sugar-free chocolates, right? Or sweets? Is it the
Yes,
sweets or the
yes, we
chocolates?
do. We have
Oh,
chocolates. We have fudge. Um, they
oh,
reformulated the base of our fudge, and now it is actually sugar free.
that's cool because we really are getting into that mode, huh? Of
Yeah,
everyone being healthier and all that good stuff. So, that sounds, yeah, that sounds good for all of those those of us who are not doing sugar, you can have your naughtiness and enjoy it, you know? The world
yeah.
has not stopped. The other thing, it is National Flapjack Day and National Cereal Day. So like I was talking about brunch, because I remember, I mean, I go in the store, you always have like all kinds of and these make wonderful gifts like bread mixes, and you've had, even salsa and dip mixes, wonderful
Yes.
packaging in Southwestern style sometimes. Just, there's just always, it's always changing. But do you have any of those kind of packages that you can make, pancakes or something out of
Yeah, we
granola?
we carry about 4 or 5 granolas, different ones, and we have about 4 or 5 different pancake mixes. One of them is got coconut in it. That's my favorite. I love coconut.
Mm, mm.
So,
Ooh, by the way, speaking of coconut, a little bit of peanut butter with shredded coconut stuffed into a date. What do you think?
oh, oh, I think that's great. I'm going to try one.
Well, because I know that they do the dates rolled in coconut and things like that, but a
Yes.
medjool date and coconut, now you're really going for it. And I say, because you're getting the whole date, those are the big, juicy, amazing dates. Is that the main line that you carry as medjool? So I know that there's cooking dates and different sizes, right? Of dates.
Right. There's different grades in the Medjool date.
Okay.
So
And
that's
that's how,
where
so,
the difference
okay. So the
is
lower
in
grade is
in the
where you
grading.
cook. Okay. But
Yeah.
there's still the royal date. I mean, these are
Oh
above the
yeah.
regular date, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
The,
They're
these are
larger and
juicy.
um
Mm.
juicy. Yep.
They're plump, pleasantly plump.
Yes.
And they're great for
There you
stuffing
go.
things. And like you can hear from, well, I'm just saying it's Medjool month, March is Medjool month. I just, but right now, their harvest, like now is like the beginning of all the budding and everything, right? Because harvest is
Yeah.
usually in the summer, fall for the dates, isn't it? I think now is when
Fall.
they start
Yeah.
fall.
It's
Mhm.
September
Yeah, but
is
I
the
mean,
harvest.
dates are year round and they store really well. And when it gets really
Yes.
nice and toasty hot in the Yuma, put them in the freezer.
Oh yeah.
They come out like
Well,
treacle.
that's how they store them, and that's really what you want to do if you have dates that you're going to be keeping, is keep them in
Mm.
the freezer because that will. The only thing that happens to dates if you have them out is the sugar inverts, and so it turns white, and it makes you think that they're not any good, but it's just the sugar inverting,
Oh,
and so they're really fine. But if you keep
mm.
them in the freezer, the sugar won't do that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now, have you ever
Yeah.
chopped them up and put them in granola for like cereal in the morning or
Oh yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, and
Mm.
we have a couple of trail mixes that have little date pieces in them.
Mm.
So
That's
that's
really
really
cool.
good. Yeah,
And
little
they're
sweet and
high
salt
in
together.
potassium. High in
Yes,
potassium. Very high in potassium.
and fiber.
Mm-hmm. That's what is
So,
so good about taking them on a hike. Just reminding people, especially in the Southwest, um, we can cramp up when we're hiking or dehydration happens. And, if you get those leg, cramps at night, have you ever had one of those where your toes curl and suddenly you're like,
oh,
what the heck is
oh,
going on?
oh
Oh,
yeah.
so they say, I'm not a doctor, y'all, not a doctor, but so they say is more potassium is better. Like Potatoes have a lot of potassium. Bananas have a ton of potassium. So a lot of people taking medication will have bananas because of the potassium. And mushrooms have a lot of potassium, but Medjool dates are packed with potassium and have the fiber that you're talking about and all kinds of other goodies. So I would say on a hike, taking those Medjool dates in case of any kind of dehydration, because they're moist, they're hydrating, and they would be good for bringing back your sugars and your salts if you're feeling dehydrated or, going hypoglycemic. So it's a really good, and it's nutritious, right? So hiking with peanuts or nuts and Medjool dates, yeah, good idea, And
Great idea.
You could stuff your Medjool dates with peanut butter too for hiking, You get to the top of the mountain, you can look down and eat that, put a little chocolate in there too if you want. Just saying, if you hiked all the way up to the top, you deserve something good.
Yes,
Not no average granola. None of that. No average trail mix. You must have the best when you get to the top of the mountain and celebrate.
Yes.
So have a Royal Medjool day. Yeah. Well, the Medjool dates, that's what I think so many people forget, that Yuma grows them naturally. They really don't have to be grown organic, though. I know, people do, because they don't have any, pests that really come after them. But Yuma that is where they were first imported into this country from Morocco. And, we talk about Yuma is well known for, being the winter, lettuce capital and, leafy greens for winter. But this is something, and citrus, but this is a crop that I think sometimes people forget that Yuma really stands up for, is having Medjool dates.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so good stuff. Well, Donna, you made me hungry again. Now I would like some Medjool dates and peanut butter, please, with chocolate.
Okay, let's do it.
Would you like, or should we put Medjool date cookies, oatmeal cookies? We got that recipe. I'll put that in the link too. I'll put that. Yeah,
okay.
Everyone, the Medjool date.
So everybody can.
Cookies.
Yep.
Yeah. And remember to take 2 cookies and put the middle with peanut butter and a little chocolate sauce if you want.
You're making me so hungry.
I know, but it's fun, isn't it?
It is. We always have fun.
Well, listen, happy spring. I hope you have a wonderful start to the spring season and that, little cold, shake up, goes away, and everybody get out to Yuma. It's a beautiful time. There's still a lot of events happening in March. And like I said, a good time to get out on the water. But for your picnic supplies and your hiking supplies, one must go to the Peanut Patch. So everyone, again, it's open until the end of April. Good time to stock up on your favorite treats or go to thepeanutpatch.com. Thank you so much, Donna. It's always fun to have our little Foodie Friday chats.
All right.
Thank you for joining us here on the Peanut Patch on Big Blend Radio. You can visit the store between October and April in Yuma, Arizona, or shop online at thepeanutpatch.com and keep up with new episodes that air every first Friday at 12 p.m. Arizona time at bigblendradio.com.